Hello, Leo. Do you know, I normally have coffee with Cappy. I've got coffee with Leo today, which is lovely actually. It's really appropriate because the song that was playing when I was setting up your reading was "You're My Best Friend" by Queen, and I was thinking I do have a really really good friend who's a Leo. You're right, so that put a smile on my face. So shout out you. Um, the things that were kind of coming through intuitively for me as I was kind of tuning into your energy, there was a crow that was incessantly like corking on the roof opposite me. Now, there's a lot of birds on the roofs around my house. That's not abnormal, but they were like, as I was trying to get messages for you, they were very insistent about roofs. So first, I just kept on seeing the roofs with the bird on, and I was thinking maybe there's something to do with your roof. Maybe you need to get somebody to inspect your roof. Maybe you've got a leak. They were sort of showing me like a bowing roof, so just be aware you may have like roof problems at the moment. Then they were sort of saying steeple to me, steeple, which made me think of my dad. My dad's a Leo, and he's been really worried about my nana's house because my nana has a chimney that's needs a bit of work, and he's a little bit worried about that. So he that's something that's I can think, well, I understand why that's coming through for Leo. So it could be a general Leo thing, that Leos have roof problems at the moment. But they were also giving me like church stuff, because they were doing what is it? Here's the church, here's the steeple, look inside, here's the people, which is like a little kids thing. So maybe you're entertaining children at the moment. But then they gave me the word congregation. So I don't know if there's some kind of church business going on for you. Maybe you're going to church for some reason. There's a lot of different weddings, like christenings, all the reasons, right? People go to churches, not naming the third one there, the third most common cause, because I'm sick of talking about that at the moment. But yeah, a congregation. It also could mean like a congregation of people for some of you. They were showing me like a big crowd of people all wearing masks. So there could be some concern about crowds at the moment. A lot of places are easing out of lockdown, so you could need to go shopping, but you're really worried about the crowds. I'm getting annoyance, like an annoyed feeling about the crowds, like people getting too close, or possibly like something about protesters. That's in the news quite a lot at the moment, so it feels like that's quite a common thing. So but maybe it's somehow specifically affecting you, rather than just reading about it in the news. It's more like, I've got to go to get milk, but there's a crowd of people there, so something like that. And something to do with confidence and putting on a brave face as well was coming through, because I was kind of drawn back to, if some of you remember this from my early readings, the bear that's dressed as a lion. So putting on a brave face, right? Putting on a confident Leo persona. Faking it till you make it for some of you could be what's going on there. But then again, they went back to like the church, and they were showing me like the rafters of a church, or like a barn. It could have been a barn. It was like I was under the roof, and they were showing me like the thick wooden beams with some like birds on, and like I could hear that fluttering noise. So some of you could have like a bird stuck in your roof, a bird in the attic, something like this. But roofs, birds, people, church, rafters, general theme for Leo. So make of that what you will. Maybe just have a quick check of your roof, go outside, have a look at it, just make sure there's no problems up there. It's 12:30, but as I opened the tablet, it said, because it sometimes has a second where it catches up with the time, it said 1221, so mirror numbers there. So yeah, Queen, night at the opera. Are you going to have a night at the opera and you're worried about the crowds? So I need to take my elephants off. They were for Cancer's reading, I feel. They don't feel appropriate now, so I'm going to take those off and just show. Do you know what? I'm going to put on my sparkly, because maybe we are going for a night at the opera, right? Maybe I'm going to put on my sparkly jewellery. So let's see. Leo, Leo, Leo. Lovely Leos. What do we have for Leos this week, please? I hope I don't get copyright strike for that. N.E.R.D, The Way She Dances. I love the way she dances. So nice song. What's that? Fly or Die. N.E.R.D. So maybe you are a bit of a nerd. Maybe you're dealing with a bit of a nerd. Maybe you're eating nerds. Do you remember nerds? Do they still make nerds? The Way She Dances. Maybe you've got your eye on somebody who moves in mysterious ways. The way she dances. Maybe somebody likes the way you dance. Could be that, hey? All right, hoping for a love reading. Cancer had a love reading, but it was a bit sticky. I was left with kind of like a really heavy feeling after their reading, which is why I was playing more music as I was setting up for yours. And then I got, you're my best friend. It makes me think of Guardians of the Galaxy as well. So I just show you how that flipped. Cleaning house. No, I don't want to. Wow, magic prayer. That's a cool card, isn't it? On the bottom. Magic prayer, cleaning house. What a funny little card. Again, this is a new deck for me. I like to be surprised by them. The little cat there as well. The little cat watching the birds out the window. And then this like funny character here. And it's so funny as well because I've been doing head wraps. I can't remember how you call it, hair wraps, something like that. It's heatless curling methods that I've seen online, where you wrap your hair around a dressing gown cord and then you can tie it up. And there was one that I tried that I posted a picture on social media where I looked like Princess Leia. So I feel like this is calling me out. Okay, could be dealing with a bit of a quirky character. Look at the rips. Okay, I'm getting called out by this. I definitely have a bit of decorating to do. This might just be a message for me. Should I go again or should I keep this out for you? Do you know what? I don't know if that's a message for you or me. So let's just double check. Oh gosh, everything's falling out now. Okay, so you've also got protecting the treasure, encouragement, listening. Cancer just had that. So if you're on the cusp, maybe. Listening and encouragement with small creatures, and heal the ouch and balancing act. That heal the ouch. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm getting. Oh god, it's 11 again. Cancer, get out of this reading. This is for Leo. Maybe some of you are cuspers, right? So, okay. Yeah. Protecting treasure. Oh, interesting. Oh my god, there's a bird on that card too. Right, there's two animals on all of these cards, and this was what I was picking up as well, and I didn't mention it. And that card as well, look, that's on that deck, the guy with the dog. Right. There's a connection for you, and I was picking this up, and I'm mad I didn't say it now. Obviously, they reminded me. They were showing me the Strength card, which is your card in the tarot. It's a lion with a woman, and it's this partnership. And you've got the song that was playing was "You're My Best Friend" as well. So it's talking about somebody in your life who is who's there for you, who's very caring, or vice versa. It's talking about like a best friend type relationship, two people who support one another. One could be considerably smaller or have less influence than the other. One of you could definitely be very quirky. Right, I'll show you what I'm getting. So here is like the cat is the companion to the woman. On this card, you've got this raccoon and fox. It's so cute. She's got like a little nurse's outfit. I'm saying she, could be he, I don't know. Heal the ouch. I'm taking this as the main card for your reading, by the way. And that one's got a little fairy on its back. Oh, that's so cute. I love that card. And then this protecting treasure, there's a bird and a woman. And encouragement, right? And then on this listening card, there's like a little bird singing to the elephant. So somebody has an ouch. There's two people. One of them has an ouch. Possibly someone hurt themselves while they were cleaning the house. Like literal physical injury. For others of you, I'm just getting this feeling of like needing encouragement, being a bit down in the dumps, needing a pick me up, and this other energy is trying to cheer you up, right? So it's like this clown energy. Now it's funny because I watched a Santara reading. I watch a lot of her readings, and sometimes they're relevant for me, sometimes they're not, but I find her a very interesting reader to watch. So San Tarot, S-A-N Tarot, if you want to go and check her out. And I just watched her Cancer reading, and it was very different to my Cancer reading, but it feels like a similar storyline here for you, Leo. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, right? Where it's like, she was saying something about this person's trying to cheer you up. This was for Cancer. Santara was reading for Cancer, right? She was saying in their reading, it was like Cancer were a bit down and there was this energy that was trying to like cheer them up, but they weren't in the mood. So it feels like a similar kind of storyline. I don't want to be like, I would never intentionally steal another tarot card reader's story, but I'm seeing a connection, and I'm not going to not say it if I see it, right? I want to be truthful and open and honest and say, look, I've watched this other reading, I'm seeing the same story, because you might be being directed to go and watch her channel as well. It might not even be that you have to watch the Cancer reading, it might be that you have to watch your Leo reading. I haven't watched the Leo reading, so I don't know what that's about. Funny as well, because I always split up the cards. The cards are never ever together, and they are back together. 37, 36, no, sorry, 37, 38, 54 and 53. So they've reordered themselves. It makes me think about when I was in high school, my best friend, we had our names, our first names were consecutive in the alphabet. And our last name started with the same letter. So I remember this this one time at band camp, this one time in English class, where excuse me, where the class was getting a bit loud. I think we'd been arranged like alphabetically by first name. So myself and my best friend, we'd be sat together. It was brilliant. It was like the best ploy ever. I think we probably became best friends because we'd been ordered alphabetically at some point and ended up sat next to each other. But we were sat next to each other on the same table, and then all the tables were in twos, right? And we must have been getting too noisy because the teacher said, right, rearrange yourselves into alphabetical order by last name. And we were still sat next to each other. It was like brilliant. We were like, haha, we are kings of the world. But it's giving me that. It's like, you and this other person cannot be separated. It's like whatever anyone tries to do to split you, it's like naughty school children. Whatever anyone tries to do to split you up, you always find a way to come back together. It's like destined to be side by side, destined to be best friends, it feels like. So yeah, that's so funny. So this one person may sing. I'm just seeing the birds, so it could be something to do with singing. Somebody could be a musician. One person could be feeling very, very down in the dumps. Because you can see this one's kind of sheltering. Now I want to talk about this card specifically. So the bird is there trying to cheer this person up, but this person's sheltering from the storm. It says protecting treasure, right? So the treasure for me is something inside that chest. It looks Egyptian, which may be relevant to somebody. So what's important is inside the chest. Right, okay, what's not being protected is the crown, and what's not being protected is the diamond. The diamond heart talks to me about Libra, so you could be connecting with a Libra, but you don't have to be. So those are vulnerable. They're out in the rain. The crown could rust in the rain. Anyone could walk by. You know, this cheeky raccoon could run by and steal that diamond or steal the crown. That is not the main concern. The main concern for the bird is the woman, right? The bird is protecting the woman. The woman is the treasure for the bird. The woman is on top of the treasure box because there's something inside the treasure box being protected that is more important than the treasure. It's like, it could even be like the treasure is an inconvenience that's been taken out of the box because it's not the important factor here. There's something, it's like the soul, right? The soul is more important than what's in the box. And these people, they're not actually bothered about worldly possessions. They're very, very quirky. There's a bird there as well. Something about the birds. Very quirky. So it could be that somebody's decluttering. They're literally getting rid of stuff that is maybe valuable, but it has no emotional value. Or it's funny that I wanted to put on my fancy jewelry, isn't it, actually? Decluttering. Getting rid of things that aren't important. Emotional clutter could be going as well. But the treasure is something to do with, for one of these people, the treasure is the other person. For the other person, there is something else that they're trying to protect. I really want to read that Heal the Ouch card. Right, okay. Let's put those all up there like that. Mwah! Who's that? Hi, my daughter's sticking her head in the room. I'm still recording, honey.
Yeah, I was actually just chewing on chocolate.
Oh, right. I thought you were giving me a kiss.
Happy Easter, YouTube.
Happy Easter, YouTube, from my daughter. It's a bit late because this is going up on Friday.
Oh.
Right, so what is the treasure? Tell me what's in the box. Tell me what's the treasure, please. The Five of Swords. The treasure's the Five of Swords. That makes very little sense. The treasure is healing after some kind of battle. Healing. Can you see there? He's being comforted. So there's this thing about somebody comforting someone. Because there's been some kind of verbal conflict, or somebody, could have had really harsh words. Somebody could have said something really mean to somebody. I'm just looking at like encouragement and healing out and listening. So it's like someone, because the swords represent verbal, people saying horrible things verbally as well. The Five of Swords to me. So it's like somebody said something horrible to somebody. It's really been like a blow to the confidence, blow to the self-worth. So they need this other energy to kind of like heal that wound and kind of encourage them. But why is that in the treasure box? Why is that in the treasure box? King of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, the Prince of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot. It's somebody who it's the tortoise that wins the race. It's somebody who's slow to move, but they get there in the end. It's like, do you know how it's coming across? It's coming across like it's funny because I mentioned American Pie, right? One time at band camp, that's Alison Hannigan from, I think it's American Pie. So it's like a 90s or early 2000s movie where it's like, this person's best friend has been there the whole time, and like right at the end of the movie, it's funny the way that my voice is changing now. It turns out that, the best friend was the real love interest all along. Like the girl goes chasing the prom king, and then like he breaks her heart, and then it's like, she turns around and her best friend's there, and it's like, oh my god, you've been here the whole time. It's kind of how it's coming through. With this Lovers card, this is like divinely directed, but there's like confusion over options. Okay. So yeah, so that's like what it's like. It's like that bird is protecting the woman, but the woman's like looking at something that's inside the treasure chest. So Temperance, somebody's being told play the long game, play the waiting game here. Like she's gonna turn around, he, she, they're gonna turn around and realize that you were the one the whole time, I think, or that's what we're hoping for here, right? Okay. I don't think, the person I was saying at the start of the reading, like, you're my best friend. I think we are firmly in each other's friend zone, right? I don't think this is our story. Just to make that clear to anyone watching. Right, Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords? Five of Swords is the Five of Swords. Walk away, right? Any verbal conflict, any verbal battles, any harsh words, walk away. Heal from that, right? Like Five of Swords confirmed by the Five of Swords. Healing, walking away after some harsh words. Maybe that's what cleaning house is about then, right? Heal the ouch after whatever that it's like a verbal ouch. So then what's the Prince of Pentacles? What's the Prince of Pentacles? Oh, see how that flipped out? That was like, this person is like, it's like they're booming that sword into the ground and saying like, this is how it is. So the Prince of Pentacles, very, very firm, may not be communicating, may be biding their time because they know, oh my god, the Lover's there on the bottom as well, look. Communication and action, yeah. When the time is right, there's going to be a lot of fast movement here in regards to whatever this is. But the King of Swords is very mature. They've been in a lot of battles. Like maybe like look, like survived 2 battles, right? Survived 2 conflicts. They know when to take action and when to hold back. They know when to communicate and when to hold back. So right now they have they've slammed that sword down into the dirt. They're like, now is not the time. Because you had Temperance, didn't you, on the bottom of that deck? Now is not the time. They're giving with the white hair. It kind of makes me think of is it not Lucius Malfoy? Is it? Who's the dad? There's that action again. So they look like they're not taking action, but they are. There is movement forward there. They're like planning. They're taking steps, but it could be like behind the scenes, or they've ordered someone else to start taking some steps here in relation to whatever this is. Divine choice, divine union, divinely guided connection, fast action and movement forward when the time is right. Okay. So tell me, why is the 7 of Cups here? What's all this confusion about? Confusion is in regards to a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So back turned could be a mother, a wife, a long-term partner, a boss, but the back is turned. So they're confused. Why is this person's back turned? I'm trying to approach here. I'm trying to approach. I want to move things forward. I want to get things going here, is what this person's saying. But they're confused because this person seems to have turned the back. They seem to not be interested. Right? Because this is like almost an empress in this deck for me, this Queen of Pentacles. So why is she turned back? Let's find out. I feel like you're going to have quite a short reading here. So why is the back turned? Why is the back turned on this Queen of Pentacles? What's going on with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Because this is what we're confused about. So explain this Queen of Pentacles in reverse to me. I want a different deck. Shall I go to the Ghost Tarot? No. This one? This one feels right. Okay. So let's keep Temperance out, right? Time. Patience. Planning. So tell me what's going on. That's my tummy rumbling. I've only had a breakfast bar. I need to eat something proper, but I'm not really hungry. Prince of Wands there. Right, 7 of Cups the 7 of Cups. So confusion about choices and this Queen of Pentacles with a back turned. What is going on here? What's this about? What's the confusion here? Why is the confusion regarding this Queen of Pentacles? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The 5 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, so I think this masculine energy over here doesn't have to be a man. This King Knight person is approaching this Queen of Pentacles, but they may not know what this person's status is. They might not know, literally, is this person already married? If I propose, this is an offer. It's the Knight of Pentacles, so this can actually literally symbolize an engagement ring, like an engagement offer. It's something real and tangible, right? So it could be, what's this person going to say? Do they want to get married? Are they going to reject me? Are they going to leave a marriage for me? Princess of Cups and the Devil. And then the 10 of Cups. And the King of Swords is back. Right, okay. Yes, this person on this side may have some kind of other commitment. The 10 of Pentacles into the 5 of Pentacles is like literally being kicked out of the house. Like this is them inside the house. It's almost like he's saying go, right? So it's like having to leave the warmth and comfort of home. So what it could be a love interest. I mean, we've got the Lovers card twice, but it could be somebody, could be a wife, a long-term partner, but you're already out in the cold, maybe, or you're scared of getting kicked out into the cold, or, you know, it could be a mother, could be something to do with church. But this is like a real disappointment. This is like financial hit, being kicked out of the family home. Ugh, right. Let's read your advice cards. Okay, let's read it. Maybe that's why I've got a little bit of extra time for you, so we can get through these advice cards. It's 37, 38, 39. How has that happened? Because I swear, like, these were not in consecutive order. Because I go through and make sure they're not in consecutive order, and now they're literally back. Right, that's bizarre. Right, cleaning house. So this is your advice. It's time to clear the clutter to make way for better things. When you see the cleaning house card in a reading, it's time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there an unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, and emotional baggage must be swept out of the house as well. So this is whatever this double Five of Swords was for you. This harsh words, whatever caused the ouch, right? Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for better things. Look at what you've resisted discarding and be honest about its value. Be honest. Clean house. So, clean house. Heal the ouch. Forgiveness is the healer of the soul. Yeah, because you've had this verbal conflict from the past that you need to deal with before you can move forward, which could be why there's a hold up. This is a time for great soothing of the heart, body, soul and mind, as this card indicates that healing will be prevalent in your life now. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, you'll be successful in developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. However, this message may be that you're being called to change your behaviours in order to heal the earth. Perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet, eating less meat, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity you use. You are asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all of life and to commit to the healing path. The Heal the Ouch card may also be an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. Okay. Protecting treasure. Yeah, because I didn't notice that before. Look, there is a rainbow on that card. That talks about healing. Right, so there's progression here. There is movement forward. You are progressing forward. There's a rainbow on the Temperance card as well for healing. There is movement forward here. It's divinely directed, but there's confusion about some other person involving some kind of like home or... Yes, Tommy, I know. Some situation where you feel like somebody's back is turned or you've been put out in the cold in a situation, probably because of something in the past. It's like, for example, having an argument with your mother and getting kicked out of the house, then wanting to resolve this, but having confusion about what happened, perhaps. Maybe you need to speak to somebody and find out what happened. Oh my God, I really need to eat something. Can you hear it? Maybe even, anything that happens in a reading is part of the reading. So if my tummy's grumbling, that can talk to me about my stomach chakra, which talks about confidence and, maybe you do need encouragement. Maybe, when you face something that's scary and you get butterflies in your tummy, it could be something to do with that. There's always a reason, right? There's always rhyme and reason to everything that happens. So I'm going to sit up straight and maybe that will help. You are always divinely protected and divinely directed. You are, because you got the Lovers card twice. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound, no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you. So watch the birds. The birds may be trying to tell you things. With the feathers. That's the just the behavior of birds. Which birds are you seeing? Maybe look up the meaning of seeing different birds. If you dream about birds, what does that mean? All this kind of stuff. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. See, I was just saying about courage. How would I get courage from that card, right? And then I'm talking about my tummy rumbling being courage. And this literally says encouragement, right? So something about your courage to face something or to get answers or just to kind of like get something out and resolve it, I feel. Just to say, the theme of this set of readings is about self-love, healing ourselves, finding that stillness and balance and self-worth within. So it's coming through in your reading as something to do with courage and the bonds of friendship. You are receiving a nudge in the right direction. This card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need and won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. You are on the right path. Keep going. That makes me think of Sting. Every step you take. And the elephants plod on to me. The elephants move slowly forward. So you're getting encouragement from the universe. It could be coming through to you as like bird song, music. So just pay attention, right, to what nature's kind of trying to tell you and keep plodding on, keep moving forward, because I feel like you are being divinely supported here. You may have some kind of like guardian spirit, you know, like you've got the Hierophant card as well here. You may have somebody like a spirit guide or like that's an angel as well there, look. You know, so an ancestor that's passed to the other side who's kind of nudging you in the right direction, who's guiding you. If you're not into that kind of thing, then, you know, that's fine. You can leave that at the door, but it's just an idea of something you might want to explore, right? Don't take anything that I'm saying as like 100% credible, you know, 100% like fact. I'm just giving you ideas as I feel like tarot is kind of like a mirror. It kind of reflects situations, or it tells a story, and sometimes that story sticks, where it gives us a chance to kind of apply that situation to ourselves and kind of say, and just kind of explore our own situations a little bit better, you know, like getting perspectives that we might not have thought about. Sometimes that's all it is to me. So don't be like, take everything as like word for word 100% legit, right? I am just a person, so I do feel like the messages that come through have rhyme and reason to them. I do see synchronicities. A lot of the time there's things that I can't explain. Like for example, I had a bit of an upset tummy the other week. I was, you know, when you get like a bit of a like indigestion, that's the word I'm looking for, like indigestion, and it hurts, and I was like wriggling around trying to make myself comfortable, and I just hurt, and in my mind's eye, like the way that I see the images, they showed me a piece of licorice, like a black piece of licorice, like a Bassett's all salt, right? And I was like, why are they showing me licorice? And then I thought, oh, I wonder if licorice can actually help with stomach upsets. And I googled it, and it could. And then I realised I had like an old packet of licorice tea in the back of my cupboard, which I'd had and thought was disgusting and forgotten about. And I actually had the licorice tea because they'd shown me the image of the licorice, and it helped my tummy like ease that pain. So yeah, and so there's something to it, is what I'm saying. And like, I'm quite new to it. I've been doing it for just over a year, but you know, there's stuff that can't just be coincidence. Now shush to me, let's get through this card. An open heart will hear the message. When this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also to what is not being said at the moment, for the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances. So, okay. Let's get you another advice card from this deck. So, Archangel Michael, do you want to just bob in there? Leo, please, can I get one card? Because I've just done a lot of talking and reading. Can I get one card, please, as advice for Leo? I'm taking that one. Patience. Patience, young Padawan. Indecision. Yeah, because here's the indecision. The mental confusion with the Seven of Cups. So indecision. So be patient. All will be revealed. So the patience card is very similar to the temperance card for me. You can see the similarity of the imagery there. So you're being told be patient, right? Things will be revealed in time. Be patient. Keep your eyes and ears open. Listen. Look for what's not being said, right? There's stuff that's hiding behind. It's almost like what's not being said is more important than what's being said. Peaceful presence, letting go of desperation. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency and look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. See, I was saying it's like he's being very stubborn, right, with that sword in the ground. So let go of anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective and let them come through. Okay, so try not to be too fixed. There are options here that maybe you've not considered, or you're being overwhelmed by options. So release any kind of like single-mindedness, a fixation on anything. Let the messages come to you. Be in a receptive mode with this listening card, right? Be in the receptive mode. Be open, be aware to what's coming into you, and try not to get too fixed on anything. Be in the flow. And if you are finding yourself getting fixed, maybe do some clearing out. But I don't know, I hope that reading makes sense to you, Leo. It was not the most concise reading for me. N.E.R.D. So I don't know, take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Leo, can I get a song, please, to close out Leo's reading? What is the most important song that the people watching this reading need to hear right now? Give You Blue. I love that song. I don't know why it's not playing, but it's really nice. It's I Can't Stop the... Oh my God. I can't stop the rain, but I can keep you dry. I Can Give You Blue. So that's a really, really nice song, actually. And it does talk to me about, you know, what I was picking up on right from the start with You're My Best Friend. It does, you know, you definitely got a supportive connection here somewhere. Alan Stone. So all the songs will be in the description box down below for you. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Leave me a like, subscribe, share with people if you think it's your friend's story. And yeah, bob me a message in that... in the message box down below. I forgot what it's called now because I love to hear the feedback. If you want to come in as a stealth watcher as well, that is perfectly fine. You know, I don't need to know your whole story, but I hope you find something helpful in there. And I'm going to go and I'm going to eat something. Do take care and I'll see you again soon. Bye guys.